Studying Taekwondo throughout my life and studying other martial arts as well became a pastime of mine, and at an early age I was taking martial arts and through taking martial arts I grew into a responsible man, and I was determined to be the best I could be in the field of martial arts, as well as in general in life. And I started out as a youth. I must have been around 8 years old or so, taking Chuck Norris martial arts, or Chuck Norris karate, which was similar to Taekwondo and was very competitive, and I earned a couple of belts in the style before I stopped taking it. But it was the foundation of my practice in martial arts, and was the beginning of my venture in the field of martial arts. And I started strong in training, and when I was around 16 years old or so, 8 years later, I may have been 14 years old. I may have not have even been 16 yet. I was taking a style of martial arts called Shotokan. And it was a Japanese style of karate, basically, that was very productive and very exercise oriented. It was a lot of exercise, as well as learning martial arts, learning Shotokan. And I took the style, maybe it was like a month-long training for me, because I took it for a month or so, and it was positive, and I wound up taking the style at a later date too, and I remember being in New Hampshire and taking a style called Kempo, which I took for a little while. It was another training for me in martial arts. And it wasn't until I was in my early 20s that I took a style called Hapkido. And I also took a style called Hapmudo. And that style I took Hapkido for a year, took Hapmudo for a year. So the training altogether went on for 2 years. I took them back to back, Hapkido and Hapmudo. And it was basically like taking Hapkido for 2 years, because that's basically what I was learning was Hapkido. And I took the style for 2 years and learned a lot of self-discipline and became very confident in my ability to perform in martial arts and to defend myself. And I felt strong and very aware of my surroundings. And basically, I was tuning in to some kind of force in nature that was somewhat intuitive, I think, because I was able to understand human beings in a different way than I had originally been understanding people. And I could tune into people and almost sense what their intentions were towards me. And I guess I had always had some sort of abilities to sense what people wanted with me. And this training in martial arts with Hapkido only made that sense of awareness more pronounced and made me more aware of people's intentions. And if you understand what other people are like, in the way they perceive you and in the way they understand you and your projections, and you can get some sense of what people want from you, and it's almost like you can anticipate exactly what they're going to do when they stand in front of you. So call it a gift or call it whatever you want, but unless I stand corrected, I can tap into what you're going to do when you're in front of me.